tilt works. I wouldn't recommend using up tilt that much though. If you do full up there, uh, like don't spam that. But if you use full up there, Falcon basically cannot jump. If you if Falcon jumps above you while you are out of your nair, he basically gets like donked on his head. Like you cannot even up air that or something. You can only up air that when you do it like prematurely. So full up nair kind of works well versus Falcon.
Yeah. By the way, are you
Back
recording this,
air
man?
works well.
I'm just
Hmm?
curious. Are you recording this?
No,
Oh, do you mind if I
it's
record it?
likely. Oh, sure.
Okay. I just want to ask you.
We can record this out of group.
Jerb was saying, don't do bottom 14, do bottom 14.
I do everything, baby. I'm gonna talk about any character.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're recording now. I don't need to like talk about Falcon. I mean, it's Falcon.
Yeah.
Fuck
Falcon bed,
Falcon.
Falcon fast. Oh,
I'm
I
just
like how you're
gonna.
doing this.
I'm gonna see.
I'd say 60
Okay.
40, honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna put him here for now. 60-40. The biggest problem DK has is he's very linear. So there's just so much you can do with DK, and I've seen Mo is the best DK in EU, and he does some crazy ass shit. But I think that's
Hmm
not DK. That's just him being insane at the game. Like honestly, there's nothing that's DK is such a like simple character, and DK
hmm
kind of like can work because of his punish game, but the punish game on Dog isn't even that good. DK can edge guard Dog really well though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
With
don't
things
want to be
like back
upstairs.
air,
Yeah, but
like back air
Dog.
is his entire neutral, it's his entire edge guard game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's such a good move. It's 0 on shield.
Okay, so people think this matchup like can work for DK because of back air. Like they think it's even because of that, because back air is just so big. But
hmm
there's like one
And I mean, it
thing,
is really good, but
yeah. But there are like multiple ways to like play that, and one of the things you can do, and that's what I sometimes do, is I cape it. I cape it, and then they are turned around, and then they're like, "Well, I cannot engage anymore." Like, like yeah.
Mm.
you know, just force
So
them to run away all
Because
the
when they're
time,
in front of you, they
basically, and
suck,
then you
right?
corner them.
hmm?
Yeah, they have to be facing backwards to be
Yeah,
effective.
they have to face backwards, and if they face backwards, then they're quite limited with like how much drift they can have with their moves, because they can, because with back air you wanna wave dash back and then jump back air to get the maximum drift, but doing it this way, you basically forcing them to like turn around, and turning around also takes up time. So you can see back air also. Doctor, if your punish game is good with Dr. Mario, DK can really blow
Oh,
up.
It's like the Doc Falcon matchup, but like reverse basically.
Yeah, but you
It's like
don't. The only thing why I would want to put it here is that killing DK is pretty hard. You can edge guard DK, but not that well. Uh, you don't really have a. You have a grab kill confirm, but it
mhm.
works either really late or early with up throw fair. But that one is like will most likely not kill unless you play on Yoshi's or something and they DI out. So either this or this, but I need to like put in more characters.
I
Okay.
will say another thing about edge guarding
Hmm?
DK is that the fact that Doc doesn't have any sort of meteor is like honestly really detrimental because what most characters like what Falcon can do or what Falco can do is they can just sort of go above him when he's up being, and Doc can't really do that as well.
Hmm. This with most characters really. Like Peach also has to basically reset the recovery attempt with DK continuously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll go to Falco. So Falco's here. Like I had him here last time, but I also think like Falco's a hard one because Falco is such a like distinct character that you have to play. There are like certain ways you can outplay Falcos who are lasering, and I'm not sure I know literally every way how I can outplay a Falco in lasers. But the thing with Falco, why he's so good, is because of how many options Falco has. You can like start reading what the Falco is doing, and that's how like a good dog players can beat Falco. But if the Falco can switch it up continuously and keep on pressuring,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, damn,
Because he's got a lot of options, you know, a lot of mix-ups.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the
Yeah.
main problem. Like, dog has to like selectively choose which option he wants to cover,
Like if he
and
didn't
Falco
have
can
shorts
just
in, it
do
might
like
be better, you know. It
everything.
might have been better, you know, if he didn't have shorts in.
Mm.
Hmm.
It's not even the recovery; it's just the neutral itself.
Yeah, the neutral too.
Okay, I'm gonna put him.
I think 40-60.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him here for now. So I'm gonna put Fox also here. Yeah, Fox is basically the same, except Fox dictates how the game will be played
Hmm.
better than Falco. Might even think Fox is better than Falco, honestly.
Hmm.
Like, Fox is so fast that you see those like counter pick, like the MU spread, like what stage works well versus Fox. It's literally like it depends completely on the player that you're playing. If they can switch it up, then you literally have no stages that you win on, except maybe FD,
Yeah.
and even then
FD,
it's like a crapshoot.
So you
even
think
maybe
Fox is harder
Greenland
than
does.
Falco?
Yeah,
Hmm.
honestly, I think Fox can just dictate way better how the game will be played and can run
Yeah.
around. Yeah, I think at least when you read the Falco, Falco blows up easier than
Hmm.
Fox. The Fox is just like, I remember when I played Raoul, it's like a Fox made from France. He would just like laser, and then drill shine up smash like perfectly, like twice on stadium, and that's my stock. Like, not only is Fox like can dictate the game very well, but he blows up like Doc if he wants to. Like,
Yeah. Like you need to
like
have like consistent SDI and consistent escape options if you want to be able to like play those matchups well.
mm, you need to read them very hard what they want to do, and that's
Hmm.
kind of the problem the Doc faces in these top tier matchups. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ganon. Okay, so Ganon, right? 60-40.
Wow.
Ganon sucks against Doc. Honestly, worse than DK, if I'm being
I definitely
honest.
feel like on paper that's how it should be, yeah. But just in practice, I don't know what it is.
Ganon just
Yeah.
hits hard and you're scared. That's literally the only reason. I remember
True.
the last Ganon I played in tournament, that was also last Doc, last hit. That was because I was like afraid to commit to anything because I just wanted to see what the Ganon was doing. But the moment I was like, okay, this is my last stock, I'm gonna use what I learned in this set to like blow up the Ganon, and I had no fear. I destroyed the Ganon. Like, the Ganon cannot do anything, and that's at least he's very limited in what he can do. Ganon needs to overcommit with like his moves, otherwise nothing happens. he, he needs to commit, and he does get reward out of it, but it's so risky. And if he like fucks up, Doc can combo Ganon ridiculously hard, and the combo will probably end up with Ganon being off stage. And Ganon off
Mhm.
stage, if you play it well, Ganon can literally never like go back on stage. Like, it's honestly like with Falco. I mean, Falcon has the drift to outplay the Dog. It's hard for Falcon to do so, but Falcon can still outplay a dog who Also, Edge Guardian Ganon doesn't have that. Ganon is too slow with his recovery, even though it does go. He can recover from farther away. Ganon is just too like. Ganon is really bad in this MU. Like if you struggle versus Ganon, what you can like remember is if you dash dance in front of Ganon where Ganon cannot hit you, you can basically just wait until he like throws out an option and you can punish him for it. Like consistently. You can consistently let Ganon throw out a move, let him overcommit. Plus you have pills, so you never have to make the first step. So yeah.
Also, getting him in shield is really good. Like that goes for Falcon too, but like it's even better against Ganon.
Yeah, like Ganon basically has no out of shield options, and Doc doesn't even have that good of a pressure game, but with like overshooting with up airs and such, he's just
Like
Ganon is
his
bad.
If you
free
cape
blade
him and
is
make him
really
face
slow, so
behind
you
you,
can't pressure him.
Okay, now Isis. Okay, so Isis, I think is a hard one. I think.
I think either the easiest 55-45 or the hardest 60-40.
I would say
Like
55-45. But this match, I hate Isis so much, even without Robley. Like, it's so disgusting. Like, Nana just randomly hits you and you're like, it's not fun. Like, yeah, Isis basically have to overcommit with their wave dashes, and if you can read what the Isis are doing, stay in certain positions, then you can like beat those options. Doc can hit them very hard and get them pretty easily off stage. You can down throw fair Popo if Nana is gone. The only problem is that when Ices are in shields, you cannot grab them, and Doc doesn't really have the best shield pressure. So grabbing these situations will be nice, but you cannot really grab. It's fucked up because you might grab Nana, and then Popo can just do anything he wants. And if you grab Popo, the ice is probably like mashing down with the C stick, and then the Nana just down smashes you. I think
you kind of have to.
Isis win on FD, I think, and maybe Dreamland, but yeah, I would say Doc still wins overall. Probably. I'm going to Puff. Let's see. I'm a believer that this matchup is even. I think this matchup is even. The main thing with this matchup is that Puff basically cannot interact that well with Duck because the Puff will just lose a trade and get down throw fair or get red and then fair in the air and then. So the main reason why this is even is that Puff can wall out Dog, right? Puff can wall out Dog with back airs and such, but most likely you need two openings, like one opening doing the damage and then the second opening doing the fair. And the Puff is dead, and the Puff is basically dead. Puff doesn't really have rest setups on Dog. At least they suck.
Yeah. I mean, there's up tilt fair and then there's up air, or up tilt rest and then up air rest. Those are like the two main ones you need to watch out for.
Yeah, and then the Puff up tilts and you do CC and you down smash them for that. It's like you also don't have to be afraid that they crouch because you can basically grab it. So the Puffs need to be very afraid of grab, which isn't with other matchups. Like Doc just has a lot of perks that other top tier characters don't have, like Peach. I think it's even. Puff like still really good. Puff can camp dog very well. You need to be very patient in this matchup. You can make it work. I don't agree with friends that Puff loses against Dog on Dreamland. Honestly, That's I've played like like that's almost like a throwaway game for me. Like I played Kingu. He's like one of the best buff mates in Europe, and how it would go down is either he wins on BF or I win on BF. If I win on BF, he goes to Dreamland. I probably quit out before the like timer goes down because he just stalls out the game, and I'm like, okay, this is my throwaway game anyway, and then I win the next 2 games potentially. That's why it would most likely would go down. So Dreamland is like not good. But Doc has a lot of stages where he does well versus Puff, like Stadium,
Yoshi's.
FD, I think so as well. But on FD you need to be very patient. But Dreamland and FOD and Battlefield are all Puff favorite, so it's 50-50.
I would say FOD is Puff favorite. There's a lot of extra space, but I think just because the stage is really small, like it kind of forces interaction more.
Yeah, I gotta. This is even. Ices might be hard if nails. Because it's even. You're not a believer. You know the truth. What do I know? Say stuff to beta grab on. No idea about. Are you talking about Ices? You think Ices is even? Yeah, Puff even. Yeah, I think so. I think if Puff would really abuse the ledge, and there's no ledge grab limit, then it's fucked up. But I think the matchup is even. Either even or Puff wins slightly.
You count their ledge grabs and then you stall them out once they hit it.
You throw pills so you get the percent at least. And then they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. How would I put this? I think it's like this or something. It doesn't really matter. This matchup sucks for Kirby. Kirby gets blown up by Fair. Kirby has no neutral. There's no bad game. Kirby sucks. Moving on. Okay, so Link. Link is pretty interesting. I'm not one of the people that think that Doc loses to Link. As you've maybe heard.
Really?
I think Link does pretty okay against Doc actually. I don't think Doc destroys Link or something, but I would say Link still loses. I think Link still loses. Link is just too slow. They're like this matchup is pretty undeveloped, like Doc Link. But from what I've seen, if you know how to use cape well, like you can cape the bombs if you do it either very early or very late.
I find reverse cape is really good for caping bombs. It usually catches them in my experience.
Yeah, that I would say that too. You can also standing like bomb throw. You can dash attack under that, and if they are at a certain percent, like 20 or something, they cannot ASDI down that, so it will beat the bomb throw. That's what I found. Link, if you can pressure Link well on the shield, he cannot really get anything out of it. Basically a gamble for the Link player. Link can edgeguard Doc pretty well. If they're there. I would say Doc wins purely because of speed.
And you have to respect him when you're on ledge too, because they can just up B if they guess your get up option.
Yep. Okay, let's go to Luigi. Luigi is either evenish or maybe Luigi slightly wins, but I would say even. Um, Luigi is just like a very weird character, but Doc can. They basically do a little bit the same to each other, like not very long combos, personal stage as such. I think it's a little bit easier for Luigi to like do this stuff than for Doc, but they both can do it consistently to each other, like edge guarding and such. I would say it's even. And not much to say about this matchup, honestly. It's Luigi. It's just another Mario, bro. It's a Mario. I've seen people putting it like this. I put it like this. Yeah, it's probably like this. Mario. Okay, so I actually have a lot of experience in this MU because one of the people I play with is called Noon. He's the best Mario main in Europe right now, also from the Netherlands. And he also says that Doc wins, basically. The biggest reason is that Doc can kill Mario easier. That's the reason. Mario also struggles with like a Doc that plays defensively because Mario sucks against CC more than Doc. If Mario does like a bear, you can CC that for like forever. The only thing Doc needs to be like careful of is the F smash. Mario F smash is kind of big, but that's why you play defensively. Mario basically cannot really. What about Mario fair on CC? Okay, so if you like, if Mario like fairs versus Doc, yeah, that can break CC, but you cannot rely on that. You don't rely on fair for Doc to beat CC versus speed or Samus. You can use it, but you cannot consistently keep doing that to beat CC. And the same goes for Mario. How do you deal with CC with Doc versus like Samus or Peach? Is with Becker because Becker just launches them super far. But Mario really doesn't have that. The only thing Mario has that can maybe do better for CC is there, but it's also not really true in a lot of cases. Like versus Peach, he wouldn't do that for Samus. So yeah, I think Doc wins the matchup because edge guarding they do each other pretty well. So I don't think either one of them edge guards the other better. Doc kills Mario earlier, and Doc in terms of neutral is just like slightly even or in Doc favor because of pills and back air. Like you can wall out Mario pretty well with back air. When I found out about that, about like how Doc back air just shuts down Mario, and like Noon tried the same, but Mario back air is smaller. Like looked up. Okay, let's see. Let's continue to Marth. Okay, so Marth. Last time I had Marth here, but let's be real, it's like here. Like here. I think it's 45, 55. I honestly think Doc can, like, people think like, oh, Marth can just like keep spacing with like fair and such, and Doc cannot get in. I honestly think that's not true. Like Doc's aerial drifts, just like frame data, makes it pretty like you can still go between like the hits and read what the Marth is doing.
I used to think that when I was a newer player, but the more I like played, like the more I realized it's not quite that simple.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is like the 2007 matchup opinion, I find.
Yeah. It's like big sword versus manlet. It's like, okay, I think big sword
Yeah.
wins.
Which I mean, yeah, that's kind of true, but it's like it's not like Falcon where they're out for 12 frames.
Probably, like Marth Fair is only out for like 3 frames.
Hmm.
Like, and in between that, you can definitely pull out
It's
like
kind
an
of
F tilt
slower
or
too, so
something.
it's like you have more time to think. I feel like,
Mm.
you know.
And Doc can edge guard Marth pretty well. The only thing is that Marth neutral is still better. And if the
Hmm.
Marth is able to, I would say, have a punish game too, right? Right? Like
Yeah,
putting
there's like
Doc above
juggles and
him,
stuff really good.
juggles.
Honestly, if you just DI out and you spot dies, you win.
No, I feel you cannot just DI out versus Marth. Because if you DI out versus Marth, they will just F smash you afterwards and then you get tipper. Doesn't work like that though.
I don't know.
How do you
See,
avoid sorry.
yeah,
How do you
sure.
avoid like I'll let you guys.
Yeah, you can.
If
What do you
you
want to?
if you didn't DI out by the first fair, you're kind of fucked. You have to commit to DI. Like I feel like if you have to commit to DIing one way or the other if you from the first move.
But
If you
like,
if you were DIing in, you have to commit to DIing in.
if you DI in, you basically get like hit by more fairs, and if you
Yeah.
DI out, you get hit by a smash. So if the Marv knows that, then the Marv can punish Doc pretty hard. And the moment they also realize that edge guarding Doc is not that hard, they will just throw you off stage instead of like trying to commit to F smash or something, and that's when the matchup gets pretty fucked up.
Yeah, back air just deletes
That
stocks.
shit is so boring.
Mm, nah,
But
I
how do
cape
you
the
usually
Marv,
get out
so
of
I'm going
like
to.
how do you usually get out of fair chains against Marth? I just have a
Uh,
question.
I I think I
Um,
still DI out.
yeah.
I still DI
Hmm.
out, or I DI in and just take the percents and don't care. Because
Okay.
Martharitis is still a thing. So it's like a guessing game. What like you can get the most out of. You get the most out of avoiding damage. Then you should DI out. But if you like take a lot of damage versus Marth, but the Marth cannot kill you, then DIing in isn't that bad of an idea.
Yeah,
Just pick
and
your
DI out
poison.
is good
Would you say it's
against
player
the Ken
dependent?
combo, right? Like that usually helps.
Yeah, but dying in also works versus
So,
can
so
combo
would you
if
say
you
it's
like
player
ugly.
dependent or only
It's
combo?
basically like situation dependent, I would say.
Mm.
And what situation are you in? Are you near the ledge? Okay, then probably just hold in. Because if you hold out, they probably will edge guard you. But if you're like in the middle of the stage, then you're like, okay, even if they go for F smash, I probably will survive this. Then can go for that. But yeah, I would say this match is not that bad, but still more favorite. Right, continue to Mewtwo. Okay, so
Oh damn. This is
let's
a really
me
tough one.
think. Let me think. Mewtwo is hard. Um, here or here. Not sure. Put him here for now. Okay, so if you play versus like a good Mewtwo, like Nabi, uh, like Mewtwo's really like Mewtwo's way better
Understandable.
than people think. Honestly,
Yeah.
Mewtwo is like a great recovery. Mewtwo like juggles and pretty like destroyed the hitboxes, even though he has like a big tail with like a hurt box. Like, Mewtwo can still do shit. And he can grab you and kill confirm you with Octo. The only problem is that Mewtwo just gets blown up and loses a lot of traits. I think I lost once to Nabi's Mewtwo in like a online weekly. And after that, I never lost. And he basically said, even if I was like the best player ever, I cannot beat you. And I was like, well, damn, okay. So I still think Mewtwo loses. But Mewtwo
I feel like me too gets CC'd hard as shit.
can get like lose versus CC a lot, yeah. And then you force traits, and Mewtwo does not like traits. You probably win the war of nutrition.
Because of tail, yeah.
And just because you can down throw fair Mewtwo, and it's like kills Mewtwo really early. Okay, now we go to Game & Watch. Okay, so I think Game & Watch.
The most port-dependent matchup in the game.
Game & Watch is still here, even if port's like Game & Watch favorite. I think Game & Watch sucks. And I've played versus good Game & Watches, but Doc should win versus Game & Watch. The main problem Game & Watch has is like Game & Watch gets blown up by Doc like insanely hard. You can even up throw fair Game & Watch at like 30 or 40 and it can kill on Yoshi's. It's like insane.
I think up throw fair can kill on like Battlefield at 60.
I won't know if that would hit with proper DI, but I can see that, yeah. And the neutral of Game & Watch is very like linear, the same as DK and Ganon. He doesn't hit as hard. He has good range though, and he does have like kill confirmed with down throw up air. So I wouldn't say it's like a free win, but the Game & Watch needs to outplay you consistently. Otherwise, the Game & Watch just like loses stock. Also, like Game & Watch who like recovers cape completely destroys that. Like there's like the only thing that the Game & Watch can do is like mix up the timing and pray that you don't hit like go lower with your cape.
Yeah, it's pretty easy for him for you to tell if he's gonna sweet spot at all because they can go super low.
They can go super low, but if you know that, you can consistently just go for that option, and then the Game & Watch just has to be like, well, shit, now I basically have to guess. So that's not good for Game & Watch. Game & Watch has some tools. In neutral, but it's not enough. Okay, I will put Ness like here.
He wave dashes backs a lot. I don't know. He down there's a lot. He just PK fire sometimes.
Ness
that's the easiest matchup in my opinion.
Really
Ness
scary.
sucks ass. Ness is so bad. I've made Ness before. Ness is so bad. I don't even need to talk about it. Like Ness is just so bad. He's off stage. He's dead.
You really have to worry about that yo-yo glitch and down B.
You don't need to worry about yo-yo glitch. Yo-yo glitch is a fucking gimmick. You can basically just like the hitbox will be on the ground, right? The hitbox will be on the ground. But if you just walk into it again, then the yo-yo glitch doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah. Yo-yo glitch is really, at least for what I've seen, you can walk into it again, and then it's like.
Really, the only thing you got to worry about is like Thunder Jacket or something, and even then, it's just like the walk into it thing.
The only thing you have to worry about is Ness fair. Like Ness can like outrange you with fair a lot, and he can win neutral with that. But he literally only gets like 16% out of it, and that's it, at most. He basically.
To the side, I'd actually be a little afraid of F smash.
Yeah, but it's like just an F smash with like bad frame data, so it's more that you need to be aware of it.
This guy is good ass range though. Like it's kind of like Mario wave dash back forward smash.
But it's still a gimmick, I would say. You overcommit with that so hard.
I just say Nana, you're definitely gonna have to create a new tier that's 100-0 for Nana specifically.
Nah, it's just
That can't do anything. For sure.
Oh, Nana. Oh, this. Yeah. I wouldn't. I'm not even gonna consider this.
I mean, like, no Nana mates know how to recover at all. Like, they just use their double jump, and it's like they don't even know about it.
They need some knowledge, man. They need to read the manual.
Which I am thinking either 50-50 or 45-55. If I'm an optimist, I would put 50-50, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah, you got Triff.
Yeah, I got Triff. sucks all the life energy out of me.
So you used to
Drift
think it
is
was
like
50-50?
I used to think 50-50, but there are some things that Peach just does, and if the Peach player knows about it, it becomes so hard. And Drift is a bitch. I
Like what kind of things?
Un-
I'm curious.
okay, so okay, so um, if you Peach, you would say like okay, Dr. Mario is speedy and can like um, run around Peach and basically camp with pills, right?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Mm.
Wrong. Okay, so if you throw pills, right? There are like two situations, at least versus Strip. Either you throw the pill and if just Griff just stands still, right? Griff just stands still. He's just in place. He doesn't do anything. There's no soul. Okay, Griff has no soul. And I love you, Trip.
It's fun.
So Trip just stands there, and he will pull a turnip, and the pill will just go over him, or the pill would hit him, but he will throw the turnip like in front, right? So the turnip hits the pill. Now, what did I just create? I just created a wall that makes it so that I need to like jump over it or do something with it, at least interact with it. So I actually make my situation even harder. And then
Yeah.
Griff just pulls out another turnip and just throws it again. And then I need to deal with that, and it just continues like that. Okay, so if I cannot use spells to like camp, maybe cape. No, caping turnip versus like a good peach. It's like the worst. It's like the worst thing you can do. Except if they have like a stage phase, it's not
It's
good.
like a
It's
commitment.
not good. You commit to it. If the peach like does like jump turnip throw, uh, they can like jump over the turnip that you just caped, and then they can just attack you, or they nair through the turnip. Like
They share you.
you basically put yourself in a worse situation. So that happens, or you cape the turnip, the peach already pulled out the next turnip, and just like either shields the turnip or throws the turnip, and now you got like a wall of turnips. You need to So you slowly build up a wall of turnips if you camp, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you have to like, like fuck, okay, I cannot like gain any percent out of this. So if the peach is ahead, you have to engage. There's no like, you can throw pills like maybe really slowly, but if the peach knows how to play,
Yeah, yeah.
it,
What about like catching a turnip and then throwing a pill like alongside it?
okay. So first you need to catch the turnip before that.
That's fair.
And the only way I see you do it comfortably is like you cape the turnip and the peach shields it, and then you catch the turnip.
Do you think most peaches are
That
good
Mm.
at dealing with pills?
no, but yeah,
What Triff is.
Triff is yeah. Triff gives no fucks. Triff
And
Triff is probably the
Falcon's
worst
pretty good at
camper.
it too.
Triff is probably the worst camper in the whole like on our whole continent. Yeah, it's no joke. Like I've had people also like talk to me like, yo, I like Triff just never engages. It's like I can have no fun. I even tweeted like once about it. Like if Triff gets white with chess, Triff auto loses because he cannot never like move first. He will never move first in melee, so he will never do it in chess either. It's like the thought process. So yeah, enough about that. Okay,
Really
so
feeling that uncharacteristic loss, I guess.
hmm?
That uncharacteristic loss against Fout.
Oh. Like we in the Netherlands, we have like now a triangle basically. I lose to
Mhm.
Fout. Fout loses to Renzo, the Marth main, and I win from Renzo. So it's basically how our ranking is balanced by the top three of our country. So it's not uncharacteristic. I lost multiple times to Falco. I only won like once this year against him. Falco Sensei.
I'm trying to find that one image of like from the Smash documentary of like it was Mewtwo King, Korean DJ, and PC Chris, and it was like showing that sort of counter thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but for the
No,
Netherlands.
it was like Azen. It was like Azen, Mewtwo King, and Korean DJ.
Oh yeah.
So besides that, let's see, Peach can wall out Dr. Mario pretty well. But Peach just hits super hard. Like Doc can win versus Peach, but Doc has to pull out all the stops. Like go in like sicko mode versus Peach. From like my experience, you don't camp the Peach. No, you go like completely insane with your movement. You outplay the Peach every time. Just be like a. That's how you win versus Peach, from my perspective.
Because and there's like bursts of aggression in there, like sprints sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And because of that, I feel like I have to like work harder than the Peach. And that's why I think this is like a losing matchup.
So
it's not a blur.
Pills is a mix-up, just every once in a while.
I use pills when I'm like, I don't know what to do. I use pills versus Peach when the Peach is like in my face, trying to be in my face the whole time, because I'm like, oh lol, I can just like throw a pill and let you like deal with it instead of me having to throw a pill and you will never interact with me. So in that sense, I would throw pills.
You can run away against Peach pretty well because she only really has airspeed.
Yeah, but the problem is like if she like reads your jump, you get jump nared and then you're off stage. And maybe you want to be grounded, and it's like a hellish game. And Peach can punish Doc, like it's like an okay punish versus Doc, and Doc needs to work very hard to get like a string on Peach. So yeah, this matchup is like, okay, I'm gonna speedrun through it a little bit because I cannot stay here for too long. Pichu sucks ass. Fuck Pichu. One fair and the Pichu dies. Very sad. Very sad character. Pikachu is either like 50-50-ish or you win.
I think it's just the Sheik matchup, but easier. Which is like, we'll get to Sheik in a second, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
just because it's like, there's the chain grab, and then you can sort of down throw F smash them sometimes, like if you get lucky with it.
If you're good, then there's no luck. You just need to be good. Mm-hmm. You can consistently down throw F smash Sheik if you're good, but you need to practice it. It's a timing thing. It's not like a lucky thing.
Yeah.
With Pikachu, Doc wins neutral. Pikachu needs to overextend and then gets hit very hard. Pikachu can get edge guarded by Doc. It's not very consistent, but the fact that Doc can edge guard Pikachu is already pretty big because Pikachu's recovery is like insane. Pikachu does have up smash, can also edge guard Doc and put him in like very bad situations. But the neutral is just so hard for Pikachu to outplay Doc. It's honestly so hard. You put it out in there, and the Pikachu needs to like walk circles around you basically, so they can finally hit you. So yeah, this is like Doc wins this. Okay, Roy. Okay, now. No joke. This is like Dr. Mario's best matchup in the whole game.
Just put Roy, period.
Yeah, just Roy. So, literally everything goes Doc's way in this matchup. Doc can CC everything. Doc has a chain grab on Roy. Doc can throw fair Roy, down throw fair Roy. That kills. Doc can throw pills. Roy always has to like guess when he can like smash Doc. It's like not consistent at all. That Roy throws out can be countered. It's like insane. This matchup sucks. This matchup
Roy
sucks.
Main told me it's unwinnable.
Hmm?
Roy Main once told me it's unwinnable.
Yes, it is unwinnable. It's like one of those
Yeah.
matches that Roy is like, I hate my life. Why do I play this character? This game sucks. That's what the Roy
This
thinks.
is like literally 80-20 type of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yes, it's
it's so
80-20.
bad. And it's like his recovery is like doo-doo. So you can just get one like lucky down smash or an F smash or something, and he's dead pretty much. You back here and once and he's dead.
You can react to the Roy up B a little bit better than Marth's up B, so it's just easier. Everything
Yeah.
is just easier. The Roy main cries. Such a sad life. Oh, the tears. Yeah, it do be like that for Roy. Like Roy has some matches where it's like, oh, it's not so bad. Like, and then you have like Dr. Mario, Zelda,
Puff.
Peach, everything. Now, Puff is not even one of the worst. I would say it's but there's like some
I mean, I guess he
random
does have the
match.
gimmick, yeah.
Even without the gimmick, like Roy can still throw out moves and not be punished ridiculously hard for it. But with Zelda or Peach, like Zelda just kicks Roy and it's like that. Like Roy just dies. Like Zane actually lost to a Zelda main with Roy because the matchup sucks. I played it with Falcon back in the day too. When we used to go like low tiers in brackets, we would meet each other, and it's like I haven't like won a single game. It's like I hate this. Okay, next up, Samus. I played yesterday actually versus Day or Dady. It's like a Swedish Samus player. Is the best Samus player in Europe, and I was consistently beating him after a while. Like it was not pretty, and I was like, huh, this match is so good for Dog. It's even, I would say, Samus is easier than Link, honestly.
I could say like 60-40 even. It's just really good.
I think I'll do maybe this.
Yeah.
Nah, I need to put some respect on the Samus, some respect. Not disrespect it that much. Mewtwo goes back. Or Mewtwo goes. Nah, Mewtwo goes here. Fuck it. Mewtwo sucks. Kinda.
Yeah.
But yes, Samus cannot CC that well versus Doc because of back air and fair. Doc can edgeguard Samus pretty good. Pretty good. Doc can punish Samus really well. Like fair just blows up Samus completely. Samus cannot like just willy-nilly throw out projectiles because of cape. I remember I was like playing versus a Samus, and the Samus was camping like super hard, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything now. I'm just gonna stand still too. And then he was like charging charge shot, and I was like, okay, you can do that. Sure, you can charge a charge shot. I'm not afraid of that. Just cape it if you go for it. It's like whatever. Yeah, you charge your charge shot. Yeah.
Yeah, you play enough Ultimate and you know when Samuses are going to shoot the charge shot. Everyone has like their tell.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what does Samus have? Samus has range. Samus can poke Doc pretty well, outrange Doc in certain scenarios. Samus can play neutral. Samus cannot punish Doc that hard though. That's the main issue. Yeah, I think
yeah.
Doc wins this. Doc wins this. And now we go to Sheik. Okay.
Yeah,
50-50.
a believer.
50-50.
So,
Okay,
I
okay,
can see
so
it for sure.
it's like the only argument you can have for Sheik winning if you genuinely believe that Sheik like wins the neutral. That's the only way. But how do you argue with that? Okay, you argue like, okay, she can consistently do this, but that's not true. For like a lot of options that she can throw out, Doc can win the neutral in that case. And Doc can has chain grab on Sheik, has a ridiculous punish game on Sheik. She can also punish Doc, but not as Doc can punish Sheik harder. And Doc can edge guard Sheik ridiculously hard. It's like almost free. Cape, if you cape Sheik up B and the Sheik doesn't go down to the ledge, it's a free edge guard. It's completely free. And if you back air Sheik beforehand so that she goes downwards, then it's like sucks for Sheik so hard. She can edge
Yeah,
guard
if you're below,
also very well. What do you want to say?
if she's below ledge, you can get a free cape. If she's above ledge, it's a bit trickier because
It's a
it's like you
mix up,
either have to, yeah,
but then sometimes you can just hold ledge, and then Sheik goes on stage, and you just fair Sheik, and she dies. You F smash Sheik, she dies. Like it sucks. Sucks for Sheik. Like Sheik's neutral is a bit better than Doc's, but Doc punishes harder. So that's why it's 50-50. If you can argue that Sheik's neutral just is so good that the Doc's punish was better, then I can believe Sheik wins. But I haven't seen it. I haven't seen like an argument like where Sheik just does the same thing consistently and can consistently react to Doc's options, and the needles are just too much for Doc. Like I haven't seen it.
I think when Sheik ends like a combo on Doc, she puts him in a much worse position than when Doc ends a combo on Sheik. And like in a lot of cases, it's like they'll end it with an up air or a fair, and that's just really bad for Doc.
Okay, so we only have 3 characters left. Nice. Okay, so even. It might be better than both, might be worse than both. I don't. It's even. Like the tiers are a little bit ordered, but it doesn't really matter. So Yoshi. So Amsa thinks Doc loses versus Yoshi very hard, and thinks that Mario does better versus Yoshi. I know what he means, and I know what he thinks about, but it's still wrong.
Yeah.
And I have a Yoshi in my country. Is stack is Nebby, Avalancer.
I think he recently quit, didn't he?
Yes.
Like he recently retired, yeah.
But he might come back.
Hopefully, he was a really great player.
Yeah. So Yoshi. Yoshi. The thing about Yoshi is that he has all this crazy shit, and you're like, how does like Doc, who's like an average character? Wait 1 second.
Watch this reverse 3-0 on grab here. Hey, Nate.
Yo, what's up, bro? I've never talked to you guys before.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was in
Skullbro
one
up
just
to?
sort of. What, sorry?
What's Skullbro up to? Doc matchup chart.
Yeah, because we're doing a bunch of matchup chart discussion, and he's like, I'll make one after dinner, so this is it.
Dude, you guys watching Q right now?
Yeah, I really hope.
I need to do one more thing. BRB.
Oh, yeah.
Need to do one thing. BRB. Need to do like 2 characters. Wait, I can do it like maybe super fast right now. Like 3 minutes.
Yeah, because it's Young Link and Zelda.
Yeah, okay, so Young Link sucks ass. Young Link is like hairish.
Easier Link.
Yeah, easier than Link. Definitely easier than Link, I would say. Yeah. Like Link, can beat things like the CC of Doc. Link can like
Mhm.
hit pretty hard. Young Link basically
You can kill much
camps.
easier.
Young Link basically camps and hopes that he eventually wins. But if you can deal with the camp, you basically CC everything. Punish Young Link very hard. You have a chain grab. You have a kill confirm. You can edge guard Young Link easier than Link because the threat is shorter. So yeah, I would say Doc beats Young Link pretty hard. Okay, so last character.
You can down throw. You can down throw fair Young Link.
Yes.
Yeah, you can down throw fair every character except Samus, I think.
Okay, I'll go over that very fast. Okay, you can kill confirm Falcon, Fox, Falco, bitch. Kinda like at 150. You can barely maybe, but I wouldn't go for it that often. Yes, nope.
No.
Yes, not really at 160, and up throw at like 60, but it's like, Again, yes, Game Watch, yes. Ness, yes. Kirby, yes. Bowser, not really. And Peach, and then Roy also.
It is true on a lot of shit, damn. Except Game & Watch when he has fucking a higher port. That shit's so stupid.
I mean, just tech chase it.
Yeah, I need to. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Game & Watches recently with the higher port, and it's so fucking
No.
tiring.
I know. I had this thing where I consistently got port 4 against them. It was really annoying.
That would be fucking mad annoying. Damn, Q got farmed. RIP. That sucks. Marth moment.
Q's and losers.
Last. Zelda.
Zelbor.
Okay, so Zelda is here. You kinda have to respect Zelda more than the characters below. But Zelda sucks ass. I think people underestimate how badly Zelda sucks. She only has 2 working moves, and the rest is awful. Like, if you don't engage Zelda, you win. That's basically how it works. Oh wait, did I go over Yoshi? I didn't, right?
Yeah. I think you. Well, I think you just said Amza says why Mario does better, but you don't.
Okay,
You don't
I
think that.
wanna talk a bit more about Yoshi.
Yeah, I don't
Zelda
know
sucks.
Yoshi at all.
Zelda sucks. She's slow, and you hit her and she dies. Last character, Yoshi. So you see Yoshi doing all this crazy shit, right? And you know what you do as Dogman to like win? That's why it's even. You camp. You camp really hard. You camp Yoshi so hard that the Yoshi basically has to overcommit. That's what happens. You camp Yoshi. Like, I've played this matchup a lot with Nebby. I've played versus Amsa, and every game was close. And I almost took a few games. I think he also said like there's like 2 things you need to adjust, and then it will be much better. And I was like, yeah. So I genuinely think that this matchup is even. Camp Yoshi.
You can use up B cancel a lot in this matchup, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. A B cancel moves. You can even a B cancel fair, and Yoshi has to air dodge, otherwise he gets hit.
And also the up B breaks armor, like the first of up B. So if he's below stage, you can sort of do a shine spike type thing.
Yeah, wouldn't happen that often, but it is a thing.
No, it's yeah.
The reason why Amsa thinks Mario can do better in this match is because of Bear. Doc Bear breaks Yoshi armor at 140, and Mario Bear at like 70.
Oh shit.
Yes, that's the main reason.
Why is it so different?
Because
it does more damage, I think.
No, it's like the knockback growth. That's the main reason. Mario's back air has more knockback growth plus the damage.
Yeah, but less pace knockback.
Yes, so at low percents, Docs is way better, and high percents after a while, Mario is better. But it needs to be very high until like Mario's is better.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought Mario's bear sucks since it's sent out instead of down, like dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is it. This is it. This is the matchup chart. In my opinion, I think the only matchups where Doc loses is like these 5. I think the rest is like okay, like you don't need to worry about. Like you should like put effort in every matchup. But yeah, I think Doc's matchup spread is pretty good. The only thing I can like argue differently about is maybe Puff. Like Puff can be higher, but like I'm a believer, and I've beaten too many Puffs to really like think that this
So fun
matchup
net
is
play
better.
is always a joy.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy Puff, but after watching that grand finals that Q had with Michael, like, what the fuck do you even
Ooh.
do?
It's like Michael's also just like the camping pup.
For real.
Okay, I'll save it. Okay, I'll post it. Discussion. Yeah, I've watched Q a bit. Q is very campy, right? Q like throws a lot of pills from what I've seen, but he knows what he does with the pills. That's insane.
Like he's
I
not
cannot do that.
mindless.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really
it's
good
not
with converting
mindless.
off it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think against Grab he did like double pill, and I think he got a true confirm off that shit. It was sick.
Yeah.
Q's
If Doc
more.
had ultimate pill, that would be like that would be stupid.
I don't even
I
know.
think
Doc
compared
different skills.
to, I think compared to Q, I'm like he's more methodical and I'm more like crazy.
Yeah, you're much more aggressive in your play.
Mm-hmm. It's not better or worse, just like
His
how
style.
it plays.
It's different.
Just different.
And it's good that Doc has more than one play style.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Okay, I cannot download this image for some reason.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, like refresh the page and try again. That usually helps me.
Nah, I'm gonna do it the hard way.
Okay, screenshot.
Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Yeah. You did it. You did it. Good job. Okay. But Q's and losers though?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in the top 32 qualifier for losers now.
I heard he beat Sharp. Very good.
Yeah.
I go like evenish with Sharp, so I saw it's coming that Q can beat them, but actually happened.
Now he's
Very
got to
nice.
play either Reeve or Vorporial next, and I think Reeve he's had trouble with.
Well, I'm watching that match right now. Reeve is the Marth, huh? Oh,
It's me gonna
it's
go
on right
now.
yeah.
Bye bye. It was nice sitting you in this channel with you. It's
Yeah,
fun.
nice meeting you, Skullbro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, nice meeting you too, guys. Right.
Yeah,
Later.
nice chatting with you.
Bye bye.
See you around then.
Bye.